He says, don't bother about these breathing exercises, don't bother about yoga, don't bother about meditation, don't bother about, doing anything like that only.
Jai Shri Krishna Guruji. Hello, Guruji.
Jai Shri Krishna.
So we begin a question just kind of basic about spirituals. What is the ultimate goal of spiritual?
See, when we are talking about spiritual, we are talking pure spiritual, not the material worldly goals. Spiritual goals are connected to liberation, realization, knowledge about God, Almighty. So these are a few things which we consider as the ultimate goal. So when I say liberation, which is also one of the ultimate goals, liberation from what? So liberation from number of births. So we have something which we say as rebirths. So this body of yours is going to deteriorate when you die. After that, you will be again getting another body. That body will be with you for some time. Then it will die. Then another body will come along. So like that, you are going to change bodies continuously. And this cycle can go on for thousands of years, as you know. Because rebirth means not necessarily in a human body, you can be born in any body. So why would you be wanting some body? You know, isn't it better to shut down this system completely? So the idea is in liberation, you don't want another body, you want it to come to an end. So you liberate yourself, liberate from this cycle of rebirths. This is the meaning of what we are going to achieve in spiritual. Okay. Then if I take self-realization, that's also one of the other goals, as they say. What is this self-realization? Self-realization is reaching the ultimate destination of knowing the self. Self is not this body. Self is not something that is, put inside this body also. Self is that which is universal. It is everywhere. So you have to identify this self. And when you know this self, a portion of which is supposed to be in you, when you identify it and you realize that you are not the body, this realization of this knowledge is called self-realization. And the moment you know that, you are not going to be reborn again because you know this body is not worth it. So this is the second part of it.
Yes, Guruji.
Then there are others also, but I think you got the gist of it. The ultimate aim of spiritual, learning spirituality, is to attain this ultimate state, the knowledge of the self or knowledge of God, God also. Now, this God, I'm not talking about all these deities and all. I'm talking about the ultimate, the final one, the number one. We have to know him, we have to meet him, and you are supposed to be one with him. So these are some of the goals that we have. And that is the reason why we consider spirituality as a very big subject.
Yes. So is there a difference between self-realization and God-realization?
Yes. See, there are many people in this world who believe in God, and some don't believe in God. Some believe that there is no such entity as a God. And those who believe in this God, they get to meet him. The idea is to be one with him, is to meet him and be one. Maybe that is how you look at it. And in the other place, where self is concerned, it is not necessary that you need to believe in God. You believe in the universal concept of the self. It could be that the whole thing is nothing but divine consciousness. And consciousness may need not have a form. So it's a slight different way of expressing the thing, one from the believer's perspective, one from another perspective. So these can differ, but the end goal is the same.
Yes, Guruji. So, what are the different ways, Guruji, that one can achieve the ultimate goal?
There are many ways as prescribed by our scriptures. One is a knowledge path. That means I know, I read scriptures, I practice them, I go deeper into these philosophies, and I try to understand with my, the intellect that I have, the mind that I have. And this is a deeper study. It is like any scientist who does this kind of a study. As you know, scientists go deeper inside a subject. They will sit on the earth and they will think about something in outer space, and they'll come up with formulas and stuff like that. And they will try to prove that there is water over there or no water there. You understand? They are not going there to see. They are using methodologies, scientific techniques, and so that is knowledge path. The second path is to follow the path of your work. That is, you are work oriented. That means you keep on doing your work. By the way, what I said earlier, the knowledge path is Sankhya Yoga. This is called the Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga means why are you here? See, you are here for some reason. So if you can solve that problem and be the best version of yourself for that reason, then you can also attain that goal. And then there are many other paths, but the three major ones I'm talking about. The third one is called devotional path. See, devotional path is not that complicated. It's the simplest one. You don't need to do much about devotion. Devotion means you love this God that you're talking about. First, you got to believe in him, okay? The most important part is you got to believe in this God. And when you believe in this God, you got to follow him. You got to be praising him. It's like we have a boss and we have to praise our boss, something like that. And the idea that God has to be praised, has to be given his due respect, and we are always supposed to go and meet him in these places wherever this worship is going on, follow certain methodologies that are there. These are the ways in which we can follow the third path, which is called the path of devotion, which is also known as the Bhakti Marg.
Yes, Guruji. So, there's a lot of people who do yoga, but what is yoga?
Yoga is misinterpreted almost everywhere. Yoga actually means union. Union means coming together. So, union of what? The main answer is union with God. You remember I told you just now that we have to know God. Hmm? So, I want to be with him. I want to meet him. I want to become one with him. So, yoga actually means union with God. But in today's day and age, this particular word has been used in a very loose manner. They talk about different types of practices which they do in terms of achieving their health goals and those kind of things. And human beings have converted this yoga into more or less like a body exercise, attaining the ultimate health condition. You have to be very healthy, fit, and fine. All that is what is being expected out of this yoga. So, this yoga which they are talking about is nothing to do with God. So, you can be practicing yoga and you may not even be bothered about this God whatsoever. See, think about it like this. There are so many yoga studios all over the world. Okay. What makes you think that they have anything to do with God? They are interested in good health. They are interested in physique. They are interested in keeping their body fit and fine. That's it. They are more keen on the health aspects of it rather than becoming one with God. So this particular type of yoga that is there is called the Hatha Yoga. They use the body and they perform certain asanas. There's a way of sitting, way of using the body's exercise mechanism. So it's in a sitting posture, in raising your hands and doing all kinds of things. There are other types also. The yoga doesn't just stop over there. Yoga also says, if you are doing this kind of a body exercise, then you got to also practice breath control. See, breath control is also a part of this yoga. So they teach this breath control. Today in USA, as you know, Breath control or breath work, as they call it, is taught literally everywhere. You
Yes.
don't need to be a spiritual person to understand breath work. Now, breath work in our world, we call it as a pranayama. That's also a part of it. Then there are other methods also, which we don't have to go into all those methods because they are of little significance to our talk. Yeah.
Yes, Guruji, thank you. So, along with this yoga that people practice as a health form, they also do meditation.
Yes. Meditation is supposed to calm you down, supposed to control your mind, supposed to, give you a peaceful kind of a situation. It's good for your brain, of course, definitely. If you do meditation, you are going to get good health benefits. Definitely. The reason is because you're calming yourself down, you're focusing, you're defocusing, you're becoming a very calm, peaceful kind of a person. I mean, if that is what you want to achieve, think about it. Meditation is a technique which can be practiced by anybody, anywhere. You may say, can a person who is walking also do meditation? Of course, it's called dynamic meditation, walking meditation. You think these Chinese and all these people, they don't do any meditation? They're not sitting in one place and saying something. Not necessary. Do you think the Christians are doing meditations? Not at all. Do you think any other community is doing meditation? No. Only we are interested in meditation. Some other people in the world are interested in meditation. Those who are interested in health benefits, yes. Those who are interested in cleaning their dirty mind. See, we have a lot of dirt in our mind. We are thinking all the time. So you want to remove that dirt from your mind? Of course, meditation is a good practice. It is going to clean your mind. It is going to make you, absolutely peaceful and quiet and, like they say, meditative self. Of course, it's a good benefit, no doubt about it. But spirituality, I really have no idea how it is connected.
Uh, Now, Guruji, what is the pranayama?
Pranayama is prana. Prana means actually life force, the one that keeps you alive. Pranayama is a technique. It's nothing but an exercise of your breath control. See, when you go up the mountain also, tomorrow you're going to climb Himalayas. Don't they teach you breathing exercise? If you want to take a deep dive inside the ocean, they will teach you breathing exercise so that your body is alive, your life is there in that body. And isn't that why you want? So think on those lines. Prana keeps you alive. So breathing exercises. There are different types of breath. One is inhalation, one is exhalation, holding the breath, you know. So all these are techniques of breathing. They help you control your breath. So pranayama can be said breath control. You can learn that and it is going to help you focus also. Because if you can focus on your breath and control it, you know how to breathe properly. You see, if you are out of breath, you are doing 100 meters race. Are you not supposed to control your breath properly? Then only you will win that race. No. So it is like that. This life race is like that. So pranayama helps you in good health and good kind of life. You will be able to process yourself properly. Even when you are stressed out, don't they say, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Aren't they telling you? Even your psychiatrist will tell you that. Isn't it? So the psychiatrist is telling you, take a deep breath, take a deep breath. Okay. You are in stress, you are in pain, you are in some injury, something like that. But then if you learn pranayama, well, better for you, isn't it? So you learn all these things.
Does it take you anywhere?
Well, pranayama will definitely take you somewhere. At least if you calm yourself down, able to process your thoughts properly, you are able to take charge of the situation. See, there are certain real advantages of learning pranayama, no doubt about it. Like I said, you have to learn yoga because you've got to have good health. Hmm? Pranayama will help you control yourself properly. Meditation, yes, you will calm yourself down. You will get a little bit of happiness in your life, peace and all that quiet. Of course, like that, pranayama will help you process yourself properly. All these are advantages, no doubt about it. It's all connected to your body. I don't know whether you will meet God over there or no. Because God may not be living in a place where there is prana. He is the ultimate soul. We call him the super soul, you know, or we say the Paramatma, we call it. Paramatma doesn't require air for breathing over there. I don't think he does any breathing like that. It's an eternal thing. Why will he depend on water, air, or something like that? You see, he doesn't even have to drink anything, he doesn't have to eat anything. He's eternal. And if you are an eternal person who is never going to die, why do you need to eat also? Why do you need to breathe also? You understand this? You are eternal. You're going to be alive till the end of time. You don't need any of these things. So I don't know how pranayama is going to help you reach God. I personally have no idea. Yeah, people say it is written in the scriptures also. I agree to that. Not that I don't agree. But in my world, I don't need any of those things. And as per Vyasdev, he says, don't bother about these breathing exercises, don't bother about yoga, don't bother about meditation, don't bother about, doing anything like that only. You can straight away come.
Oh,
Be a devotee, surrender to God. That's it. I don't need all these other things. Okay.
yes. Thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you for answering all these questions.
You're welcome.
Thank you.